I met a lady yesterday. I was on my way to see my mother, and I appreciate every one of you that took the time out to say a word of prayer for my mom. She's in an assisted living area, and for a while it was pretty touchy. And we still, myself and my family, we still solicit your prayers. But as I was going to see her, this lady, she mentioned that her mother was also in an assisted living facility. And I told her that I would be praying for her mother and her as well. And she said, getting older really stinks because so many things fall apart as you get older. And I said, you know what? That's true. That's really true. That's why I made sure that for my body parts, I bought an extended warranty. That while I was joking about, an extended warranty for my eyes or an extended warranty for my hands and feet, my arms, my legs, my internal organs, what have you. If something goes wrong, it's like covered under warranty. There is an extended warranty for your soul. Jesus said in John, the 4th chapter, starting at the 7th verse, and this is the New Revised Standard Version of the word. It reads, "A Samaritan woman came to draw water, and Jesus said to her, 'Give me a drink.' His disciples had gone to the city to buy food. The Samaritan woman said to him, 'How is it that you, a Jew, ask a drink of me, a woman of Samaria? The Jews do not share things in common with Samaritans.' Jesus answered her, 'If you knew the gift of God and who it is that is saying to you, "Give me a drink," you would have asked him and would have given you living water.' The woman said to him, 'Sir, you have no bucket, and the well is deep. Where do you get that living water? Are you greater than our ancestor Jacob?'" And you want to stick a pin in that, and we'll touch on that in a later point, because this signifies that the Samaritans and Jews had a common lineage. "Are you greater than our ancestor Jacob, who gave us the well, and with his sons and his flocks drank from it?" Jesus said to her, "Everyone who drinks of this water will be thirsty again. But those who drink of the water that I will give them will never be thirsty. The water that I will give will become in them a spring of water gushing up to eternal life." And Jesus also said, as written in John 10:10, "The thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it more abundantly." And that happens to be one of my mom's favorite scriptures. Jesus is offering us, you and I, the opportunity to experience abundant life. Now, what is this abundant life? Well, if you listen to some people, they'll have you believe that abundant life is a fancy car, jewelry, the bling, things where you can flex. But those things are temporal. And those things truly don't give one peace or satisfaction, especially when times get tough. And I know you know, and I know that right now things are tough, unnecessarily so, but they are tough. But Jesus came that we could experience true peace, true joy, true love for God, ourselves, and our fellow man. In fact, one could say that joy stands for Jesus first, others second, and yourself third, which means that your focus is not upon you, but on being a good neighbor, on helping others, on showing kindness. Jesus came that we could live a rich, meaningful, and a spirit-filled life, and that we could get back to the ideal, which is a real deep connection with our Creator. And in that relationship with Him, we also experience an abiding love for our fellow man. Well, what if your fellow man doesn't believe as you believe? That's not a prerequisite of love. Because we who have accepted Christ, we who believe should love the most, because we realize that we are all created in His image and in His likeness. That's why we shouldn't curse our fellow man, because they're created in the image of the divine. So the Lord has come so that we can experience His love, His peace, His joy, that we return to our intended state. That is, we return to Eden, and that we live that peaceful, God-filled life. And that while we're sojourners on this earth, we make it a better place for our neighbor and their children. If we live the example that Christ set for us, then yes, it would really be a much better place. So He came so that we can experience abundant life, an extended warranty, so that we can experience not only a life of peace and joy on this side, but in the realm to come, so that we can abide with Him eternally. And that is a mighty, nice extended warranty.